Hi guys, welcome back. Some of my viewers have been asking me to get some Citizens on the channel, and in fact even last night somebody dropped me an email and said, look, can you get some ProMasters, something that we can have a look at. And lo and behold, today I have with me a Citizen ProMaster, a brand new automatic. In fact, this was sent in to me by a viewer, Tony from the Blue Mountains. He's generously donated this for the review, and he hasn't even opened it up because it's brand new. Have a look at it, see what you think before you send it back to me. You can do the unboxing, he goes to me, Pete, you can do the review. So mate, I really appreciate it, Tony. And guys, I'm going to review this today, so stick around as I share my honest thoughts on this automatic ProMaster from Citizen. Hi guys, welcome back. First and foremost, let me say a big thank you again to Tony, one of my viewers from the Blue Mountains, who sent this out to me. He purchased this brand new. It's a limited edition, Asian market only, and he said to me, have a look at it, unbox it, see what you think, and give me your honest opinion. So it's here. Look, I'll do my version of unboxing, so watch this. Okay, so there you go, there it is. That took a lot longer than I expected. I was trying to be very, very careful. I know it looked rough, but it wasn't. I was very gentle, and I've taken everything off. It looks superb. It looks superb. So what we have here is a Citizen model number NY0090-86E. It's a ProMaster, it's an automatic, and it's a limited edition for the Asian market only. So it's a pretty impressive looking watch, I must say, and it's got a bit of heft to it. Quite nice. It looks like it's solidly built and quite striking in appearance, from the polished finish to the satin brushing on the case. I love the black and gold and the red little accent on the if you can have a look there on the seconds hand. But look, let's get onto the actual case itself. It's a 42mm case diameter with a case height of 12.6. It features a lug-to-lug distance of 47mm and a lug width of 20mm. So I'll give you guys a wrist shot just to show you what it looks like on my wrist. There you go. So that's on my 7-inch wrist. Now I haven't adjusted the bracelet. Obviously this is not my watch, this is Tony's from the Blue Mountains, and I thought I'd better keep it for him to adjust. I don't know his wrist size, but it seems to sit quite nice. It's like 12.6mm height is nothing, so it's pretty negligible for a dive watch. The footprint is pretty impressive, 42mm. I compared this to my Seiko SKX. It's pretty much the same dimensions. The main difference, obviously, the crown being at the 8 o'clock instead of the 4 o'clock, which, look, I think there's a few pluses in that. Obviously there's a they've done that for a reason. You could possibly wear this on your right hand like this, which I don't wear watches on my right. Or being a dive watch, ideally you're pretty much going to set it and forget it, put it on your wrist. You're not going to be touching the crown every 5-10 minutes, so it's not going to get in the way of your wrist, which is quite impressive. So I like that. In fact, I've been looking at ProMasters for a while now, and I've always liked the fact that some of their versions, their models, they put the crown on the left. But look, the case, as you saw, it's a decent size. It's not too big. It's quite an attractive proposition here. As far as the movement's concerned, we have in here an in-house movement. It's a Miyota 8203 caliber, and look, it's basically features hand winding. So let's unscrew the crown. There you go. So we've unscrewed it. So we basically can hand wind the movement. It does not have hacking. So if I was to pull that out 2 clicks, as you can see, it's still going. So it does not hack. And it also features the screw down crown. So nice experience, nice and clean, as you'd expect from a Miyota. It features, like I said, hand winding, 21 jewels. It doesn't hack. but then again, neither does the Seiko SKX. It has 40 hours of power reserve, and it beats at 21,600 beats per hour. So, but a nice little movement, a nice proposition here. I think this is a budget watch. This is an inexpensive, very toolish watch, and I think for what Citizen is offering, it's quite impressive, quite nice. In fact, if I look at the screw down crown, I'm quite impressed with the size of the crown. It seems to extend past the actual crown guards quite a bit, and has a considerable type of knurling on it. So it's very easy to grip and very easy to turn. So I like that. I really like that. It's also a signed crown. There you go. They've got the ProMaster symbol on the end of that. So that's quite nice. And I think the extended crown is quite good because it's on the left hand side. It's on the 8 o'clock. It's not going to bug you being on the 4. So like I said, that's not going to interfere with people, which is quite nice. I like that. Now it is a ISO certified 200 meter diver. And you know, whenever you get a watch that says divers 200, that's what they are. They're basically certified as a diver, which is fantastic. It features a day-date complication at the 3 o'clock, and let's just adjust some of these just to have a quick look. This is new for me, guys. This is really unusual. I've never had a crown on the left, so I'm always adjusting it like this and looking at the watch, you know, looking at the day, date, and the time. So I'm having to do things upside down now. So that's weird. I don't know if you guys have had watches like this. This is the first time I've actually ever adjusted something like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the hands in a safe zone. So there you go. And now we'll just adjust there we go. So, okay, not too bad. Adjust the date and the day. Beautiful. Get the time into what we want. Let's say around about there, that'll do. Locked in. So it is unusual. It is very unusual for me to be adjusting something that way. But like I said, for a left-hander, someone who wears this on their right hand, possibly, yes, that could work. For me, that's unusual, but I suppose it's a bit of getting used to. So, but there you go. That's the watch itself. Now the bezel, as you can see on this, is I believe it's a 60-click bezel, unidirectional, so it only turns one way. Let's have a listen to that. Yep, quite a nice action. There's, I'm trying to see for back play. It's just a little bit of tolerance, but doesn't seem to have anything. Let's see if it lines up. Seems to line up quite nicely, actually. In fact, it seems to line up perfect. It is a tool watch, and it's going to do its job quite nice. I can see that it's sturdy. It's possibly a little bit on the loose side. Yeah, it's not as firm as I'd prefer it to be, but it is doing the job nicely. Now the bracelet, as you can see, it's a let's have a look underneath. Yeah, we've got solid end links, as you can see. It's a 20mm bracelet. It seems to taper down slightly, probably about 18mm here. It features a nice pressed metal clasp. It's not look, it's not an expensive clasp. It's like polished, but it is a little bit on the thicker side than you'd normally expect from a pressed metal clasp. Twin button. Let's just remove that for Tony. There you go. One of the things I missed. It has a twin lock system release. Quite stable, quite secure. It only has, as I can see here, 2 micro adjustments. Yes, 2 micro adjustments. So that could be a negative on the bracelet, but it is a relatively strong. There you go. A few little stickers that I've missed. It is a relatively solid bracelet, which is quite nice. But weight-wise, I don't know what it comes in at. I'll wait shortly to see what it comes in at. The watch is it actually, look at this. See, that habit has shown me to grab a watch like this. I'm looking at the crown here. It's upside down. This is weird for me. It's a beautiful looking watch, but it's actually weird for me because I'm used to having a crown on the right hand side. So it takes some getting used to for me. I'm old school. I'm always looking at a watch this way with a crown. So what else can we say about this? Let's have a lume shot. Let's see what the lume is like on this. There you go. So as you can see, it's a decent lume. I think the markers themselves could probably have a little bit more lume in them. The hands seem to be nice and bright. The pip is doing a not bad job as well. It features a mineral crystal. So if you look at the glass on this, it's not a sapphire, it's a mineral crystal. But again, it's coming in at a particular price point. And I think these come in at about a 3-year warranty. That's that's international. So look, it's a decent watch. There are some things that I personally think they could have improved, or what would make this a perfect diver's watch at that price point. Well, being nitty picky, probably things like drilled lugs. I'm a fan of drilled lugs. I think that being able to do strap changes a lot easier, would make this a slightly more attractive proposition. So drilled lugs, number one. Hacking. Obviously the watch features the Miyota A203, so it's an in-house movement. It does hand wind, which is quite good. I actually like that. It's if anyone knows the Seiko SKX, you have to shake that movement to get it started. With this one here, you can hand wind, which is quite favorable. The glass, so some people might argue, what would you prefer, a thick mineral crystal that obviously is designed better for diving but will scratch, or a sapphire crystal which is harder, it won't scratch, but if you were to bump it and so forth, there's the danger of it actually shattering. So neither here nor there. But for a dive watch, for a tool watch, I think mineral crystal, especially at this price point, is more than sufficient. As for the bracelet, look, it's quite nice. It's good enough. I think it's good enough at this price point. It hasn't got a milled clasp. It's secure. It's solid. It's nice. I think it's doing a great job. It's probably better than the Seiko bracelets out there. I mean, in fact, the SKX doesn't offer, number one, solid end links, and quality-wise, this, I mean, I haven't adjusted it, but it does feel really comfortable. It does feel really comfortable on the actual wrist, so I'm quite impressed with that. The bezel, like I said, it's a 60-click unidirectional bezel. If I could change something, yes, possibly I would say maybe a 120 click. But again, I'm nitpicking here, guys. The watch is fine. The watch is actually very, very good. It's doing a great job. 60 to 120, it's going to give you a nicer feel. That's about it. It's still going to do the same job. Lastly, I think, look, being a limited edition, again, why would you limit this to just the Asian market? This is a lovely looking watch, and I don't know why Citizen would do that. So why would you limit it to just a smaller market? But look, overall, I think the watch is lovely. I think its appeal, its presence for the market that it's catering for, it's very, very good. One of the main things, I would have loved to see drilled lugs on this thing. That's about it. The rest of it I can pretty much live with. Hacking, neither here nor there. Again, these are little things that I would like, but again, you'd probably pay more money for it. But it is a lovely piece. Tony, thank you very, very much for lending this out to me. I'll send it out in the post to you tomorrow morning express. But guys, if you like the channel and you want to see more reviews like this, do me the favor, subscribe, as it does help the channel to grow, and hit that notification bell. And if you've got any comments, look, feel free, let me know your thoughts. This is the first Citizen that I've actually ever handled, and I must say I'm pretty impressed. It's not an expensive watch, but it does feel very well built, very well designed, a beautifully clean dial. For a diver's watch, I can read this, not a problem. I can see legibility, all the rest. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you all in the next video.